The Mercury, Saturday, date unknown. Julie Spencer goes on the road with Filey Fisherman's Harmony Group, with a smile and a song. Matty Tatty, Jack and the lads left for Ebbston like schoolboys on a summer trip. Bundling into Moorland's minibus, singers every man, Filey Fisherman's Harmony Group were on the road again. And there was I, riding postern with a seat bar in my back, the first woman to brave a night's trip with the singing fishermen in their 16 years on the go. How many songs in your repertoire? Say that in English. How many songs do you do? About 100. The bus, windows steamy, singers chatting non-stop, loving the night out, rolled along the road to Ebbston village with its navy-sweatered load. There is a welcoming party. Get out, growl the lads, and they're into the hall with 50 evergreens, not a day under 60. Jack Storey, piano maestro and leader, beams at the old folk, sits, and they're away to music hall songs of Sitting in a Shoeshine Shop and Sweet Hortense. We had a bit of an argument on the way as to what evergreens actually were, said Mr. Storey, in a pause, truthfully. Some said 'twas for those too young to be in the over 60s. Some said those too old. Which is it? Comedian. It's a club for unmarried mothers, suggested George Burton. He is group comedian, a dialect man, and they love him. The 10 men make harmony singing sound as simple as falling off a log. They are perfect in most songs and as near damn it in others, and their precision is fantastic. George Burton takes the stage. There's a gal from t' press here tonight, comes from York. She won't understand what I'm saying. I've been to York, that big hotel, t' Viking. I brayed myself into t' ground and I never got one laugh. There's been a mistake, said manager. They're all Russians and not one of them speaks any English. His wife, he says, has over 30 ways of cooking fish. One day, tired of fish, he got her some sausages. She shouts, come and get it, and I sits down and there's this big dripping tin full of gravy and skins. Ah, she says, they're not much better than fish when they're gutted. Laughter. You'd swear he could go on forever. Twice she made a cottage loaf and council came and condemned it. The evergreens are shaking and swaying with laughter. A fellow from Filey, says incorrigible George, went to London in the rush hour and saw masses of people swarming about. So he said to a policeman, there's lots of people here, isn't there? Aye, replied the policeman, there's a trip in from Ummanby. The group, Cliff Waring, Matty, Tatty Cappleman, Eric Ellerker, Alec Gibson, George Burton, George Hyde, Charlie Cook, Jim Haxby, Malcolm Nessfield and Jack Storey are back on for Christmas carols. Takeover. Too soon for the evergreens, the show is over. Back to the kitchens for a bite from the homemade spread, back to the minibus and off to the inn. The Grapes Inn, Ebbston, is taken unawares. It's a takeover, standing room only, and give us a song. They want pints and chasers. They sing for the love of it. Don't clap, just throw beer. One, maybe Matty, starts singing the old hymn. They sing it 3 times and the harmonies of their bass and alto and tenor are closer now, in the steamy pub lounge with its scarlet Christmas decorations and its golden ale. I learn now how long it takes to perfect the harmonies, that every man knows exactly what note to hit to be right, that they sing within their own voices to make the total sound. I learn that when they stand on stage to sing, only Jack Storey knows which song it will be. They pick it up from the introduction, and we've never been wrong yet. There was a nasty moment once. They turned up to play a hall. Jack Storey, eyes aglow, flourished onto the keys, and nothing happened. Mice had eaten away the piano insides. Touring. Sorry, spluttered the woman organiser. We hired it, but didn't think to try it. The group have been hired and tried by everyone from the ladies of the WI to the dignitaries of the civic function. Next month they go to a tourist board concert in Birmingham. They do many shows for free, but have raised about £2,500 for charities. Filey Fisherman's Harmony group sprang from the Methodist choir when George Burton wanted help with a comic singing spot at the Old People's Club. Only 2 are still fishing full-time. The others are retired, part-time, or connected with the sea in other ways. Time for home. The last minibus home is now leaving. They all file out, and the minibus rolls back to Filey. I get out at the chip shop. "Good night, love," they call. "Coming with us to Birmingham?"